Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Before we get started, hi, my name is Teresa and I welcome you all to my channel. If you're new here and you like all kinds of unboxings, you like getting ready with me with some scary ghost stories, I even do makeup try-ons on here. I do animal and nature clips, I do tongue twister Thursday, I do fun fact Friday, I do ladies mask ladies collab, I do take a walk in the history. I sometimes do collabs, and sometimes I do giveaways on this channel, and guys, I do more. I do random more than just beauty on this channel. Now, if you're interested in all the content that I just said, then please are considering hitting the subscribe button down here on the bottom. When you hit the subscribe button, there'll be a bell, and when you hit the bell, you'll be notified of when I upload my new video. So today, guys, is get ready with me in some scary ghost stories. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. Today is another day to have some fun and to get a little scared and watch Teresa put on some eyeshadow. Oh, how is everybody doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Did you do anything fun today? Did you go have a picnic? Did you go to Disney World? Did you go to your chair and take a nap? I mean, what did you do today? Alright, so, yes, the palette that I am using today, actually got this in a mystery bag of Ipsy. It's called the Hip Dot palette. And it's my first time using this, and it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. It's more of your neutral colors. This right here, I'm going to take this off real quick and put this back here. And those, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, are the beautiful colors that I am going to be working with. So I'm quite excited about using this palette. I mean, look how, I just love the glittery. Can you see that? Look how pretty that is. It is very, very pretty. So I'm quite excited to try that out. I heard good things about the palette, so yes, yes, please. And then before I do my eyeshadow, I've been putting this eye primer on. It's by the Beauty Crop. It's called Stuck on You, and that's what that looks like. And it's just a like a beige color there. Yep, and it makes this stuff. I actually like it. I know some people don't, but I like it because it lets my my eyeshadow sticks pretty good to my eyes. I can't talk today, or tonight I should say. Okay, and if you are also new here, I have been reading some ghost stories, and it's from West Virginia. It's called West Virginia Ghost Stories, which I am from West Virginia, and as soon as I'm done with this book, I'll be moving on to another state. And that's what the book looks like. And I am not a sponsor of the book, and I'm not a sponsor of the author, and I'm not a sponsor of the company for the eyeshadow palette. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I had to clean all my brushes because they were just looking rough. I'm like, oh, time to clean brushes. Don't you hate cleaning brushes sometimes? I know I do. Especially when you have so many and you have to sit there and just keep washing them. Sorry, I do apologize. My ear is itching. So I'm just going to use this first. I'm just going to prime my eyes all over. Just stick my finger in there and swirl it around. And then I just like to smear it all over my eyes here. Teresa's starting to get some wrinkles in her eyes. I don't like that, but I guess it comes with age. You know what I mean? Oh. putting that all over the eye. Just get it primed. And, yeah, there we go. So I'll just go ahead and set that aside. And we are going to start with the eyes. And then we will go ahead and read our first ghost story. Yay! Alright, so what I like to do is I pick a lighter color, browns or whatever color, and I'm just going to do an all over color on my lids. So, let's see. The one I'm going to use is called Sandstone. It's that one right there. I'm just going to, like I said, just put it all over my lid here. And I've heard really, like I said, I've heard really good thing about this eyeshadow palette. So I'm quite excited to try it out. Just all over the eye. So quiet in here. So quiet. It's good for scary ghost stories. It's supposed to storm tonight. And rain and cloudy. And what is a good story when it's really gloomy outside, right? Just doing it all over my eye. You can see that. I have a mirror here too, so I'm looking at the mirror. I'm looking at the mirror on the eyeshadow palette, and I'm looking at you guys. So I got lots and lots of mirrors. So yeah, this is just a light brown, just a base that I'm starting off with. So now we're going to do the crease in my eye here. I'm going to use this guy right here. What am I going to do? Let's use so many pretty colors. Let's use this purple, which is called Whisper. Use that purple right there, and I'm just going to put it in the crease of my eye here. And then we're going to read a story. Oh, my nose itches. Don't you hate when your nose itches? And I just like to put it right here in the crease. Of my eye. I hate because I'm left-handed, so it's kind of hard to do my right eye. I don't know why. Plus, I have a stigma, whatever the thing is, in my eye, and I can't really see. So if I mess up, I do apologize. It's a really, really pretty purple. See that? Doesn't look great, but it'll get better. I'm all about my purples. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and I just absolutely love it. Love, love, love purple. Okay, so I got that on. If you can see it. this side kind of messed up. I might have to work on that. But let's go ahead and read a story. We're here to hear about a story. Let's see, where did we leave off at? We left off on the dead cobbler. Ooh. It's the Entler Weltzheimer house, and it's in Jefferson County, and this is what the house looks like. Creepy looking house. Well, not too creepy. I guess it didn't look that creepy, but let's go ahead and read about that. Some who walked along East High Street in Shepherdstown hear incessant tapping. It lasts for only a few moments while they pass a small wooden 18th century home, then fades away. It is quite a mystery to those who pause in their steps, nosing around the sidewalk. They search to find the source before walking away, none the wiser for all their investigating. There are few alive today that recall the source for such a mysterious sound. But some might remember that the little home called the Weltzheimer house was once rented to George Yance, a much-loved shoe cobbler. On December 3rd, 1910, customers stopping into his shop did not receive an answer when they knocked on the door. When authorities could finally enter, they found 68-year-old George dead and lying on the floor. For a while, all was quiet along the street. Then, not long after he died, those who walked near his house at night could hear the tap, tap, tapping of the hammer to the shoe again. You may be able to listen to it too, with a short walk along East High Street where the old dead cobbler's shop still stands. That's very interesting. Huh. Let's see. Alright, so this story is called The Ghost of Susie Farrell. It took place on New Street and also in Jefferson County. And that's the picture of a house that she possibly haunts. So, creepy looking. That one looks creepy. It says, Harry Smoots told railroad employee Fillmore Reynolds that if he could not have pretty Shepherdstown native Susie Farrell, he would most certainly kill her. The two were riding together in a caboose heading towards Hagerstown, which Hagerstown is in Maryland. And under the picture it says, it was near the front porch steps where a killer shot a young woman and her ghost walks the streets outside. And it's the image of the house that I showed you. Ooh, that's creepy. Although Susie was just an acquaintance, he was quite smitten with her. He had asked her to marry him. She had refused. Reynolds chuckled awkwardly and swallowed hard, waiting for Smoots to laugh and say he was kidding. He did not. Still, Reynolds tossed aside the strange confession as nothing more than a hollow threat, like several others to whom Smoots had confessed his intentions. Then he began to stalk her, constantly walking in front of her house and following her to her friend's home. On the evening of January 21st, 1892, while two friends, 21-year-old Lucy Shoppert and 23-year-old Susie Farrell, were heading along New Street toward the local sledding hill around 6:45 p.m. The young women were stopped by Harry Smoots. Hailing them, Smoots slipped down from King Street and grabbed Farrell around the neck with his left arm and waved a revolver at her in his right. He had pressed her face against his breast. As her friend called desperately for help, Susie struggled. Another young man, Harry Staley, came forward and Smoot threatened to shoot Susie. Staley stepped back and started to shout, "Murder!" Then the shot rang out. The bullet entered the young woman's skull and penetrated the brain. Smoots dropped her and ran, and then someone carried Susie into the Reverend Neal's home. She died almost immediately. Smoots pleaded insanity, but he was convicted of his first-degree murder. The judge sentenced him to hang on October 7th, 1892. Smoots was discovered in his jail cell dead. He died from an overdose of morphine. No one seems to know how he came to get the morphine. We do know, however, that people believe the young woman haunts New Street. She walks along the sidewalk as if still waiting for the sled ride on that fateful night. Then she vanishes from sight. Ooh, that's creepy. All right, let's go ahead and finish up our eyes. And then after I finish up my eyes, I'm going to go right off here and transform myself into something else. And then we're going to read a couple more stories, and then we're going to end it there. Yay! What you think about that story? Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Love, love, love hurts. You know what I mean? I feel bad for that young lady. Alright, so I'm going to do a color down here, and I usually do with the lighter color. And this one is called Wild River. It's that pretty purple right here. And then I'm just going to take my flat brush here, and then I'll dip it right in there. I'm just going to put it right down here on the bottom. Okay, so really, really pretty purples. I'm really enjoying this palette. It's nice. You guys think? Is that pretty? I hope so. And then, I'm going to put this Wanderlust, and I like to bring up color up to here. Just something I always did since I was a teenager. So I'm going to take the same fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into that Wanderlust. Let's give it like a, and then I will blend it in. I used to watch my sister do her makeup all the time. She's 7 years older than me, and as a kid, I was always fascinated. I just sit there and watch her put her makeup on, and I don't know. I just love makeup. I've always loved makeup. And then she would put it on me, and it was always fun to watch my sister put her makeup on, and I don't know why, but I was always watching her. So I'm just going to take this brush. I'm just going to kind of blend it in. Just just a little bit with the purples. That look like, does it look stupid? I hope not. And then I'm going to take like a glitter, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone, which I'm going to take that Virgin, that really pretty glitter one. I'm just going to highlight my brows up here, and probably put it, and go ahead and put it in my inner corner too. So it gives it a little bit of a shine on my eyes. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my finger and put some on my finger, and I'm just going to put it in my inner corners. Just like that. Alright guys, I am going to put you on pause. It's only going to take you a couple seconds, so maybe a half a second, and I'll be back, but it's going to take me a while so I can get everything done. Alright, I will see you soon. I'm back, guys. How are you doing again? So anyways, I went ahead and touched up my eyes, and I put my lipstick on, I put my eyeliner on, my mascara on, my highlighter on, my foundation, my concealer, and brushed my hair. And how's it look, guys? Does it look good? How did my eyes turn out? Did they turn out pretty? Yeah, move my hair. Did I do good? Hopefully I did do good. Alright, so let's go ahead and read another story, guys. Woohoo! I love reading stories. It's ghost stories. I think I tell you that like 20 times every time I tell you on every video. I love ghost stories. I love ghosts. Look how shiny I am today. This is the Ofra highlighter. Oh, I absolutely love. I mean, there's so much left in this Ofra. I've had it for a while. And that's what it looks like. I still got a lot more to go, but I absolutely love Ofra highlighters. That's in the color highlighter Covent Garden. Or Covent Garden, I don't know. But let's go ahead and read another story. And I do apologize about my dog barking outside. He is barking at some worker guy or whatever. But that's what dogs do. Alright, so our next story. This is called The Legend of John Henry. And it's Big Bend Tunnel. And it takes place in Summers County. And it looks like you have a old picture of a cabin, maybe where James or John Henry lived at. And then the creepy looking tunnel right up here. So let's go ahead and read about it. It says the legend of John Henry has been passed down in folk songs, many books, and even an animated Disney cartoon. John Henry, a freed slave, worked for the railroad. He was a giant of a man for his time in the 1870s. 6 feet tall and 200 pounds. In fact, as legends tell, he was nearly 40 pounds when he was born and stood up bawling for his milk only hours after birth. Most believe he was from Virginia, in an African America freshly freed from slavery. He was what they once called a still-driving man. His job was among the thousands of men and boys who the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad Company paid to hammer steel stakes into the nearly impossible red shale walls of mountains as the railway pushed westward. The holes they drove into the walls were filled with explosives. Teams would blast out cavities so the men could go deeper, paving the way for tunnels for the trains to pass through. Sorry, my other dog's going crazy now. When the steam-powered hammer was invented, the railway companies were eager to adopt this new tool. It saved both time and money, as they did not need to hire as many workers. John Henry challenged the machine's ability to work better than hired men in a competition: the building of a mile-long mountain tunnel in West Virginia. Who would have known that? Now I know who John Henry is. I was like, John Henry, this sounds like a character. Huh. Who would have known that? And it says, a contest was held. A machine was set up on one side of the railroad track, and John Henry stood on the other, holding a 20-pound hammer with the head greased in tallow. The steam drill could not keep up. John Henry drove the steel for 30 minutes to the chance of his fellow steel drivers yelling, "Swing, man, swing!" And when he was finished, he had 2 7-foot holes. The drilling machine only had one hole that was 9 feet deep. John Henry won, only to die from exhaustion soon after. It took 3 years to build the tunnel called Great Bend. But it was only weeks after the competition that the workers began to hear the ghostly ringing sounds of John Henry's hammer still driving stakes within. It nearly stopped the works on the tunnel. As much as their lead supervisor tried to convince the laborers it was water leaking from the roof, few believed him. It was his ghost. Legend still exists that John Henry's ghost lingers on at Great Bend Tunnel near Talcott, West Virginia, where the contest was held. A large statue has always been erected in a park there to commemorate the event. You can hear him still hammering away within if you listen closely. You can listen to the ghostly chants of the other workmen encouraging him to win. That's cool. And here is the picture of that tunnel that he was working on and where he died by. So it's where John Henry died. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. Huh. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. Next Saturday, we will be reading The Morris Massacre. And this took place in Nicholas County. And it's a pretty long story, it looks like. So yeah. So we're going to stop right there. Whew. Those were a little mild. They weren't too bad. Did you guys enjoy that? Did you enjoy the stories? I hope you did. I hope you had some fun. I hope you got a little scared. I don't know. I hope I made your day. I'm always trying to make everybody's day. Excuse me. My allergies have been acting up. This weather's been crazy. I don't know how your weather's been, but it's been crazy here. I want to go ahead and end it here, guys. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I love talking to you guys and making our comments, and you know, just it just makes my day, and I hope I make your day too. And I really hope you enjoy my videos and this video and everything. I do have a new thing. It's called Take a Walk into History. I'm going to be doing that every Wednesday. I'm doing all 50 states, which I just did Alabama and Alaska, and we'll be doing Arizona real soon. I'm doing alphabetical order. As soon as I'm done with the states, I'll be moving on to other countries. I'm doing the bio, the history, and I'm doing 3 ghost stories from their area. So don't want to miss out on that. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end it here. And I hope everybody stays blessed. And I hope everybody stays safe no matter where you are. No matter where you're at, please stay safe. And I'll be seeing you all in my next video. Thank you for stopping by, and you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.